Keep it simple. Whether this is on the Red Moon custom pet food side or on our treat side, our message and our mandate's got to be kept real simple. As an example, Wagers manufactures and markets premium soft dog and cat treats to specialty retailers. That's about as simple as it needs to be, and you need to focus and keep with that path. Another thing we can talk about is getting to know your customer. And when I say getting to know your customer, the existing customers that already buy your product, they have all the answers. If you can ask them the questions, if you can get to know why they buy, where they buy, and how, you'll be able to find your future customers as well. And I'll give you an example of this on the Red Moon side, and that's what I like about online businesses. The data is real time. There's just no line there. And we can send out these online surveys to our customers, 1,000 customers at once. And the response rate's, about 12, 13%. Ask them questions about why did they buy it? How did they hear about you? Which flavors do you want? And the data coming back from your existing customers is huge. Marketing, when you're limited on your resources and you don't have millions of dollars to have fancy TV advertisements, you have to be a little bit creative on the marketing. And I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with guerrilla marketing, but in a sense, all it really is you take your $200 budget for marketing and you do some off-the-wall, maybe clever marketing tactics to garner attention around your brand, a little bit of a buzz. Maybe, you might get lucky, it may go viral. And you're trying to make an impact with a little bit of money. And I think you can do a whole bunch of these little things, and people seem to remember this more than anything else. On the right there, yes, that is a butt cheek. And it's a job fair, and on the right cheek it says there are better ways to make a career than, obviously than a brown noser. So I can guarantee you that job fair, people remembered that. The company really probably spent about less than $500 on a tapestry, and everybody at this job fair event saw this and remembered it. Online marketing and social media, all the advertising dollars in the future, all the growth in advertising dollars are going to be spent on online marketing. And it is a lot of gray area. There's a lot of experts at doing it. There's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. But I find that you see a lot of good examples of things that work, and you see a lot of good examples of things that don't work. And to really understand the social media, it's really all about human psychology and human sociology. And there's been a few successful campaigns. One was that Old Spice social media campaign. Well, I think that program doubled their sales. I mean, it was unbelievable. There's been some successful ones and not so successful. But to get to know this dynamic means of advertising and promoting your brand is not only cost effective, but it's also can be very effective as well. One example, on the Red Moon site, we actually have quarterly pet food contests or pet photo contests. So our customers would post pictures up and people would vote on it. They get to share their pet's photo with all their friends and family in the office, and then people will come and vote, and they can win. I guess we just closed off our last one. Somebody won a digital camera. But that contest tripled our traffic to our site over a 3-month period. So not everybody bought, but I tell you, we definitely increased the brand awareness. And it cost about $2,500. One bag at a time. I've been in this industry for a long time, and the premium products, you need to convert a customer. It's always about what I call one bag at a time. So we're not selling on price. We're not selling on fancy this, fancy that. It's belly-to-belly selling, having a personal conversation with your customer in some shape or form, and making that sale by converting them. It's almost like a religion. We're moving over to this pet food. It's almost a religious experience. You can have these conversations with consumers at farmers markets, consumer shows, store calls, whatever it may be. But guerrilla marketing does work if you can be clever and risky. And there's some off-the-wall ones that you may get kicked out of an event. That's okay. It'll still work. Packaging, the number one marketing strategy, and I treat it as a strategy in itself, is your packaging. You have to do the packaging anyways. So I see a lot of bad packages out in the market, and I would just like to say that this is where you need to spend your money. Alma has actually helped us design some of our packaging. We spent a lot of time, focus groups. We hired professional people to do handmade illustrations on our packages. This will get you a 30 to 40% premium on your product, for one. Two, it's you're telling your whole story in front of your consumer target base. They're walking by your product at the retail store. It sits there all day. It's a silent salesperson. So you have to spend the money on packaging, spend a little bit more, and just do it proper. I also say we actually refresh our packages every couple of years, but you should have a total refresh on your package every 3 years, or it just gets dull. Strategic partnerships. I treat our customers as business partners. Basically, grow their sales and they will grow yours. Our retail customers display, recommend, and talk about our products. It is important that relationships and product knowledge are kept strong, and you work together to grow. One example is I deal personally with one of Canada's largest specialty pet national chains called PetSmart Canada. And we work together. We actually meet every 2 months. We go over the sales numbers. Here's where we want to be. Where do you guys want to be? We talk about which other products they need to fill some voids in their store. They actually did this is weird, but they actually did a presentation to me on bringing in some larger sizes for a couple of our products, because they wanted to differentiate themselves from Costco and Walmart, so they wanted to go to bigger sizing because the grocery store has all small sizing. And so you can really work with your customers and grow the business together. Vendors seek co-developing and possibly co-marketing opportunities. Our suppliers can help differentiate our products and keep us up to date on new developments and trends. By making us successful, they will see success as well. It just makes sense. One example of this, there was a company that had found a way to extract DHA from algae. They were an American company, and so they had nobody in the pet food industry that was open to their product. It was kind of state-of-the-art, brand new. And we said, hey, we want DHA in our pet treats. People treat their puppies like babies, and DHA will be a good thing. So we worked with them. We put it in our products. Well, what we got from that, they spent, I believe it was about $25,000 on promoting our product so that they could promote ours. They put it on Reuters Newsline. They put out full-page ads in pet industry magazines. And it's just because we were willing to work with them, and it was an excellent product, and we use it today. How can Alberta producers and suppliers help companies like Wagner's Pet Products? I would say just provide ingredients and other inputs to help us differentiate ourselves in the market, help us be innovative and unique. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of suppliers and producers out there that have something on their ranch, farm, or whatever it may be that is different, that works better, that we can make a marketing claim and bring a better product to the pet industry, because people love cool, unique, different products in the pet industry. Provide cost-effective input solutions. There is always a limit on what you're willing to pay for unique products. Suppliers can partner with us to co-develop and co-market products. That is very highly desired. And I don't think enough of that goes on in Alberta, where you can actually create some strategic partnerships and really develop some products. I mean, we have access to thousands of retail stores across Canada and soon to be down the US. And we could differentiate products by working and making some products together. So at the end of the day, by being different, doing things differently, small dogs can have their unfair share too. And I just wanted to say thanks for your time. It was a real pleasure. And I also would like to thank Alma for all the support. We've actually received support from Alma on packaging design, new product development for about 3 to 4 years now. I really appreciate that. Thank you.